Today on the King's Guide, we're over at the Boulevard Building at the corner of Monroe and Indiana at Northwest Boulevard. This interesting triangular-shaped building was built in 1910 by Olaf Lillequist. By 1915, the Boulevard was sold, and it was sold twice in the span of a few weeks. The second time to Francis Martin. It's known locally for the Stewart Hardware Company, which was founded by Irwin Stewie Stewart. Stewie was a 1931 graduate of nearby North Central High School and trained pilots as part of the Civil Air Patrol in the 1940s. A local woman made the papers in 1953 when she won a freezer in a national Kelvinator contest, and her prize was presented to her by the Stewart Hardware Company.
It's all Kelvinator, most modern, most useful, most new.
However, Stewart Hardware was not the first hardware store in this location. Stowell Hardware opened in the Boulevard around 1911, but was sold shortly after Rodney Stowell died in 1913. By 1917, it was sold again, this time under the name Monroe Hardware and Auto Supply Company. John Malone purchased the store and operated it until the mid-1940s. We decided to pay the Boulevard a visit this week to get to know its newest occupant, Chris Bovey of Vintage Print and Neon. Chris is a local artist and history nut.
My name's Chris Bovey, and this is Vintage Print and Neon. I do iconic screen prints of local Spokane icons, things like that. Right now, my favorite is the world's first flying saucer sighting was at Mount Rainier in 1947, before Roswell. So I did a print commemorating that.
Chris recently moved his shop here from the Garland district. In addition to vintage merch and t-shirts, Chris collects and restores local neon signs. One of the latest additions to his collection is the Dan's Barbershop sign from its old North Monroe location. Chris got some help from the local community to make that happen.
With help from the Spokane Preservation Advocates and the family, they made the donation of the sign, so we were able to preserve that and keep it on Monroe.
Chris is motivated to make art and collect neon because of its unique place in local memory for so many people in our community.
A lot of these things are disappearing if they're not captured in time, if they're not preserved, then they kind of fade away in memory. So I like to preserve that and keep it around.
The grand opening of Vintage Print and Neon is Saturday, May 3rd. I'm Chuck King. See you next time on the King's Guide.